Hey, good morning, good afternoon, good night. Appreciate y'all for tuning in with me. Just thought I'd fill y'all in on what's been going on, you feel me? So currently, I'm sitting out here in the middle of nowhere. You know what I'm saying? I'm out here in Medora, Illinois. 70-hour clock is down to like 25 minutes, so I'm chilling to midnight. Can't do nothing. Can't go nowhere. I ain't got no time. But still with Express Fleet, still doing OTR. I did add a TV to the truck because, times like this, man. When I be chilling, you be sitting somewhere it'd be boring. It'd be dead ass boring. You feel me? So I couldn't go. But yeah, man, I've been having some problems, y'all. Feel me? I don't know. My dispatcher, he lucky I can't fire him myself because he'd be gone. But he be tripping. I be trying to get pre-planned. For those of y'all that don't know what a pre-plan is, it's basically like today I should know what I'm doing tomorrow, right? I should know one load in advance where I'm going. This man, I can't get him to send me a load until I drop it off. Until I drop off the load I'm on. So like the one I was on today, dropped it off at Hershey. I picked it up at Hershey in Georgia, drove out here to Illinois. When I dropped it off about maybe 5-10 minutes later, that's when he sent me my next load. Which for me, personally, I don't like trying to plan out like where my stops and all that. I don't like to do that when I'm on my 14-hour clock. I'd rather do that when I'm on my break. I want to take a look at, you got a little bit more time to kind of plan out what you want to do. I want to know like what type of stretches I'm gonna do, if I'm gonna drive for 3 hours and then stop here because this place got the only food, down the road or whatever the case is. You can't do that when you're on your 14-hour clock, because y'all gonna learn real quick that traffic will eat that up, fuel stops will eat that up, pretty much everything that you're doing will eat that time up. So yeah, I don't know, man. Every time I talk to him, it'd be something. He'd be like, no, I can't pre-plan you because this or that. So I ended up talking to his boss about it. Like, hey, what's going on? Y'all act like y'all don't have enough loads. He's like, no, we're actually short drivers right now. We're short 30 trucks. I'm like, y'all about to be short 31 trucks because what I'm going to do is go ahead and switch accounts. His boss like, no, just stick with it. Your dispatcher's only temporary. It's actually the load planner and all this other BS that they said, contradicting each other and whatnot. But yeah, at this point, I'm about to I'm right on the crisp. I don't know. I'm either gonna go lease purchase or I'm gonna end up switching accounts. I don't know. We'll see. I kind of feel like lease purchase, that way I can choose my loads, but then I kind of feel like he can still kind of, mess with that. But I don't know. We'll see. I don't know. If y'all know anything about lease purchase, think what I should do, go ahead, comment on that one, because I'm thinking real hard. But yeah, other than that though, I've been cruising. My last load, I went from like I said, from Georgia to Illinois. Before that, I was out in Texas, so I did a load taking me out to Texas. Went from Texas on across to Georgia, which was actually the first time I went that route. It was pretty interesting. I will put up some pictures in this video about it. Definitely it was on Route 20, Highway 20. First, I had a car hauler that caught on fire in front of me. I really don't think that driver made it because I had never seen him out on the road anywhere. Like, I seen everybody else, I ain't never see the driver of that truck. And then there was one ambulance that came through, so I'm not 100% sure. Hopefully he did make it. I pray for him and his family, Then it was a 10-car pile up, not even exaggerating on that one. Probably like an hour down the road on the same highway, somebody ran into the back of somebody that was hauling horses. So it was a horse that was free on the expressway. And then like an hour down the road from there, it was the police had the whole highway blocked. I'm not even sure what happened there because I couldn't see far enough down the road as to what was going on. But man, I'm like, I'm definitely not going this way again. It was nice going through Louisiana, but I'm like, after that night, I was like, that's why I don't drive at night, number one. And then number two, that was just crazy. It was a lot going on one highway, all within hours of each other. I ended up driving to like 6 o'clock in the morning that day, and I hate driving overnight like that. Hate driving overnight. But yeah, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. It's been fun though. I definitely got another story, another video I'm gonna put in this video and share with y'all. The most difficult backing that I've ever done. But you know, I'll be having to give myself kudos sometimes, because I be for real looking at it. I'll be like, nah, I can't do this. Like I can't. Ain't no way I'm gonna pull this off without hitting something or somebody. But I be doing it. I've been doing some nice maneuvering with this truck that be surprising me. You'll surprise yourself sometime. But yeah, I definitely will keep y'all on the loop on that one. Hey, and before anybody say, like, no, I do not lollygag on my loads. I don't be late. I've done a bunch of loads at this point. Like, out of all the loads I've done, mind you, I've been driving solo for over a month now. I've only been late on one load, and like I called them in advance, let them know like, hey, this load gonna be late. It was because it was bumper to bumper traffic. They had me going through Chicago, which normally they don't have me go through Chicago or whatnot, but it was, I don't know why it was even traffic that day, because it wasn't nothing going on. It was construction on the highway, but it wasn't like no type of accident or anything like that was blocking. But I literally was, I was maybe 45 minutes from my shipper, and it took me like 2 hours to get there, which I left 3 hours in advance that day. So I don't even know, like, I was end up being 15 minutes late. But that's the only time I've been late on any of my loads. I usually get my loads wherever they're going like a day early. So hey, shout out to the people, all my subscribers that I ran into at the terminals too. You know, I really appreciate the feedback that I get from people when they, especially when I bump into them like in random places. I'll be at a terminal or something, they be like, hey man, your task force truck and I watch your videos, you know, I like this or that, or hey, I want to see this or that. Like I really appreciate that stuff. So shout out to y'all that I ran into. Shout out to everybody that has subscribed to my videos. Definitely, if y'all like it, keep liking, subscribing. Let me know if y'all got any questions. I do comment back. If it take me a day, it's because I'm driving. But yeah, I see y'all out there. Alright, so this I gotta share. Y'all see this? I was just putting in work for real. I don't even know where this stuff came from. It was the hardest docking I've ever done. And I hope it's the last time I ever have to do that again. Like, I ain't even gonna lie to y'all, that took me almost an hour to do it. Let me, as a matter of fact, let me see if I can show this. So, on one side, we got that crane sitting over there, right? I hope y'all saw it. And on the other side, actually, it was on the same side. The dude finally moved his truck, but the yard hostler truck broke down dead center, like stretched long ways across his yard. So his truck was stretched long ways, and then I had two trucks behind me that pulled in behind me, they trying to dock their trucks too. They trying to get in and get unloaded or get loaded, whatever. I don't even know. Either way, I was facing the wrong way to get on to the dock that I'm on right now. Matter of fact, let me go ahead, get y'all the full view here. Alright, so this dock I'm on, right? That's everywhere else. That's all they construction they got going on. And I came in from that way, right? So the front of my truck was right here by the front of this truck, and my trailer was back there where that yard hostler truck at now. I had to try to turn all the way around, which didn't happen. Couldn't do it. Between trucks pulling in behind me when I'm trying to back up and trailers being everywhere, literally trailers everywhere, and my blind spots and everything, I just couldn't pull it off. I had another truck driver, he was trying to help me. You know, he couldn't help me either because it was just too tight. So I had to pull in next to that trailer and then blindside into where I'm at right now. Once they did get that yard hostler truck moved, because he was stretched all the way across here. I couldn't even get into that open space over there. So when I tell y'all this was like hands down the most difficult backing I've done, I was so nervous. I'm like, please, I just don't want to hit nothing. Don't want to hit nobody. People, these construction guys keep walking behind the truck while I'm backing up. They pulling in F-150s and Chevy Silverados and everything just pulling around. I'm like, come on, man. Like, this hard enough without y'all popping up out of nowhere. Like, please just stop for a second. Let me do what I'm trying to do here. For y'all stuff to be tore up. Y'all have an F-150 with no wheels, no hood no more. But yeah, I definitely have to share that one.